Yeah, right. I'm just gonna um, commentate on that video. Um, I've uploaded a video about basically just a walk through the local town where I live, and so I should have, because there was loads of people around. I didn't want to attract too much attention because I don't like being the center of attention, but maybe I should have commentated whilst it was happening. But what I'll do, I'll go back instead and review it. So the first thing, as it came out, there's a lady stopped on a phone. Just they do. It's just to say you see it over and over, and you'll see about a minute later, 30 seconds later, there's another woman doing the same thing. Um, and what they'll do, they'll situate themselves so you can see them. You're in the, that lady was probably waiting there for maybe a minute or two. Because they know where they have access to my location. They know what I'm doing. And so she's stopping and she's going on her phone as I'm going past. And it's it's to let me know. It's to say, hey, we're doing it. We're here. We're watching you. Obviously, I keep walking. Don't pay him any attention. And if you notice as well, as I walked past, she started walking because that's what they do. They synchronize with you. And then I started walking down past McDonald's, and again, another lady stopping in front of me, and it's like it's something that stands out to you. Do you know what I mean? Anybody else looking at it, they just think it was just a lady stopped in the street. But again, when it's like three, four, five times, every time you go out, and then when these people, they're not nice. They're not you say, "Are you okay?" And they'll just completely blank you because I don't know. I imagine they've been told not to communicate with me. And so, which is fine. These people are horrible people. I do not wish to communicate with them whatsoever. Um, so yeah, again, so that's two. As I walk past, there's a van as well. I think it's a G4 security van, a blue one. About a minute into the video, you didn't quite see it on the video, but the video had the van had its orange hazard lights on, right? And again, I'll see if it's not that way, because when I came out my flat, I went right. Sometimes I go left, and if I go left, there's another van at the end of the street. It's a different van, but again, it's got its hazard lights on, right? And it's same thing again every day. And then so I keep walking, I go down, then then the whistling, somebody's always trying to whistle at me. And there's also a drone that starts following me. I don't know if you heard it. I didn't turn around because obviously that's what they're looking for your reaction. So I just keep walking. But yeah, there's a drone following me. It's to let you know, we're watching it. And a couple of weeks prior to this video, two kids were walking, had two drones in the hand, right? Not kids, they're about 15, 16, walking past me, and then as soon as they saw me, they put the drones down, set them up, and started flying them over my head, right? So again, it's to sensitize me, to say, listen, this is another tactic we're doing. We're getting you, so evil, so evil. It's a good job I'm detached, because if I weren't, I would have lost it. And now, because I'm pretty wound up at the moment, I need to kind of calm myself down. I've not been going to the gym and that, but so it is a bit easier at the moment to kind of wind. But normally it's quite hard to get on there, to really get on my nerves. So yeah, so there's three things there. So I keep four, sorry, with a drone, and the whistles five. I keep walking down, and there's a car flashing orange hazard lights on again. Now the lady was in the pharmacy, right? The one I was going to. Why would you leave your hazard lights on and there's a car behind you and a car in front of you, and you pull up at the side of the road, you know, and it doesn't really make any sense, right? So that's kind of bordering beyond, because every single one of these incidents is plausible deniability. That's what they use. So if the police say, right, you know, what's happening here, they'll say, well, I was just going about my day. It's the science. There's a lot of science behind it. So yeah, obviously, I ignore it. I'm not gonna confront them. And then when the camera shut off, and I was stood there, the lady came back out, and what she did, she had a look up the street, and she was just stood there for about 15 seconds, 20 seconds maybe, looking. She mustn't have saw me go past, and she was just looking at the street. I was well, because I went past, but the one I would have been coming down, she was just looking like that up the street for about 20, 30 seconds. Then eventually she got in a car and drove off. And then there's a white Audi circling, but it did about 2 or 3 circles. Just going round and round and round the roundabout where I was at the train station. There was a lady who came, and she just stood outside, and she came and stood next to me, right, and she was facing kind of 90 degrees away from me, and then so she turned her body to say I'm doing, and it's very petty tactics. Stood like that, and then so she turns like that, so she's looking at me, right, and I'm just like kind of stood like that. So what I do, because I'm trying to make it obvious what she's doing, right? I wish I should have recorded it, but my glasses died. So I turn away so that I'm behind her. And what does she do? This is how cheeky these people are. She turns around and looks at me again. It's like they're emotionally involved in it as well, because they've probably got crap lives. They're probably in a lot of pain, these people, and it's like an outlet for them. It's a way they can project. It's all about projection. They're projecting their own, you know, toxic emotions and toxic mindsets onto me, because I'm the scapegoat, and I genuinely am a better person than anybody who's taking part in this. So don't really take them seriously, but you know, at the end of the day, these people are trying to kill me, and anybody who's going through this, they're trying to kill you too. For what? So yeah, you know, that's the first video I've done. I'll be doing a lot more. There's also a car, I tried to get it on there. There's a same car that pretty much follows me everywhere I go, and they make sure that, you know, I can see them. It's a black Range Rover with, it's quite a modern one, and again they'll park it, so somehow they know my route, right? So then they'll park it so that I can see the car on my route. Do you know what I mean? So anyways, yeah, that's it. I'll be doing a few more, because I've got to, because at the end of the day, there's an attempted murder on my life, for nothing, not done anything. Craziest thing, right? See you later.